Hello everyone, and welcome to the Age of the Prime. Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Bailey, also known as CringeMcCringle here on YouTube. Now I know that intro is a little dramatic, but this is quite an exciting time for us collectors. Age of the Primes began hitting retail stores all across the US last week, which perfectly coincided with a sale over at Target. So I went to a local Target store and I was able to find all of Wave 1, however I only purchased 3 figures, that being Air Raid, Slingshot, and this guy, Megatronus. Personally, I'm not too worried about missing out on the other figures. I know eventually they will go on sale. In fact, I actually was going to skip out on this guy, but seeing him in the box, and knowing that he was going to cost about $40 because of the Target sale, I had to pick him up. I caved. I really caved. But I really like this figure. In fact, I like it so much so that I made a video review on it, so watch for yourself. Starting off, Megatronus comes packaged in robot mode, unaccessorized, so let's put the important bits on him, like his mega arm cannon and his shoulder cannon, which plugs in right here. Those two items, along with his pre-assembled shoulder cannons, allow him to do some serious damage. Once you've added his weapons, you will notice that Megatronus / the Fallen is sporting a terrifically terrifying Super Shredder-like head sculpt that inspired an obsessive Megatron to use as his symbol of conquest. In layman's terms, he's a scary motherfucker. His head sculpt is damn good, sporting a half-purple, half-silver look with bright yellow eyes and an almost glowing, sadistic smile. This theme of yellow highlights continues throughout the rest of the figure, which, along with nicely painted silver sections and plumly purple plastic molded throughout the dark charcoal body, helps give this guy a dark, yet somehow colorful and powerful presence. He's no poser, but he can pose. The head is on a very expressive ball joint, arms rotate 360 degrees. They also have a butterfly joint due to transformation, over a 90-degree elbow bend, wrist rotation with opening hands. He's got waist rotation. Legs go forward all the way and back all the way. They also move all the way out. There is thigh rotation, which I wasn't expecting, and a solid knee bend with knee rotation as well. Finally, he has an ankle tilt and slight ankle pivot. Now, all of this articulation allows for some good posing. You can have him curse the heavens, fully complete a high kick, or even do the Van Damme. If that's not enough for you, though, he comes with plenty of accessories, such as a spear, a sword, and these flame effects. Simply put the spear in the right hand and the sword in the left, and now you can kill anything from far away or up close and personal. Just those accessories along with the articulation personally would be enough with me, as I have spent quite a bit of time just posing this guy while making the video. He's really expressive, menacing, and it seems like he can pull off just about whatever pose you need him to. Plus, he looks cool as shit. But if you really want to aura farm, that's what these flame accessories are for. Simply attach the 2 big ones onto his shoulders, and now he just looks fucking epic. But maybe you want a little extra. If so, put these 2 small pieces right behind his head, and you have single-handedly created the sickest transformer known to man. The Hasbro stock photos don't do this guy justice. In person, with the flame effects, he just looks badass. And that is just the robot mode. Let's turn this guy into a tank. Transformation for the most part is pretty easy. He's your typical H-Take transformation, but with a few little different twists and turns to make his unique. Instructions are very clear on what to do, and everything seems well put together. And here we have the tank mode, which I, for the most part, am content with. It surely isn't the best looking tank out there, but it looks alright for being a Cybertronian alt mode. There's not as much purple or yellow highlights in this mode, which is a shame, but I know I'll have them in robot mode for my display. If it bothers you enough, I do recommend the Toy Hacks kit because, my god, that looks amazing. The turret can move a full 360 degrees, and while that is pretty awesome, there isn't any secondary tabs for the cannon to secure into the arms, which sometimes causes them to not move when you aim the assembly upwards, or sometimes they disconnect entirely. It's a simple overlook, but one that can be mildly irritating. What's better though is that this tank has wheels and can roll around very well. And if you're wondering what to do with the extra weapons and flame pieces, apparently they have storage in tank mode. Just connect the sword and the spear, then add the small flame pieces on the side, then attach it to the side of the tank, which it's certainly a look. But then the bigger flame pieces go onto the turret. Not sure how I feel about it, but it is a form of weapon storage, and it keeps them from taking up space in a ziploc somewhere. Overall, this figure is just great. I know Prima and Solus are also in this wave, but personally I like Megatronus the most, and initially I wasn't even going to get him, but with that sale at Target, he came out to $40, and so I took a chance and was happily surprised. The figure has posability, size, accessories, is a treat to transform and photograph. He just has a sheer presence that the other primes don't seem to have, except Star Convoy. If you see this guy in stores, I would definitely pick him up, but I'm sure most people will anyway. The other primes, you probably can wait for a sale or two, but this guy? He's worth every dollar.